What's up, everybody? Stacey Blackwood here from Tide Talk Live to talk a little recruiting today. We're going to be talking about Peter Woods and Malik Benson. Each of those guys have a commitment date coming up here in just a couple of weeks. So we're going to talk about those guys here in just a minute. But as always, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're so close to our goal of 1,000 subscribers. So help us reach that goal. While you're at it, answer the question of the day. Will Peter Woods pick Alabama or Clemson when he announces his commitment on July 8th? Simply type A for Alabama or C for Clemson. So jump down there right now, answer the question, and I'll see you on the other side. All right, guys, we're going to be talking about Peter Woods here for just a minute. There's a lot of smoke right now regarding the five-star defensive lineman from Thompson High School that Clemson is in the mix and has a really strong chance of pulling the commitment from the talented defensive lineman. So, how much can you read into this? Is it real? Is it not? I want to just my opinion on this. Look, I think the smoke is real. There's too much of it for it not to be real. Clemson is an attractive place for Peter Woods for a couple of reasons. Peter Woods' dad is a preacher. We all know how religious Dabo Swinney is. So I think that's playing a role in his decision making. We all know that Peter Woods grew up an Alabama fan. So it's going to be hard for Clemson to make that move and to pull that five-star player from Thompson High School just an hour away from Tuscaloosa or so. So I think it's real, but I don't think it's too much concern for Alabama. I think Peter Woods is still, even if he doesn't commit to Alabama on July 8th, there's a long way until December when he's going to be signing. So I think Alabama is still in good shape for Peter Woods. I don't think Alabama fans should be too concerned at the moment. Now, if signing day rolls around and he inks with Clemson or with somebody else, and somebody is able to come in to the state of Alabama just an hour away from their campus and pull, arguably the best player from the state, then maybe you should be a little concerned. But Alabama's won a bunch of championships without Peter Woods, and so they're going to win more moving forward, whether he signs with them or not. But like I said, I think Peter Woods is going to end up at Alabama. He's got too much of a relationship with the coaching staff. He's got too much pride, I think, in the state of Alabama and for the Alabama football program. So I think in the end, whether it's on July 8th or not, Peter Woods will end up in Tuscaloosa playing for the Crimson Tide. All right, Malik Benson, I want to talk about him for just a minute as well. He is a talented junior college receiver there from Kansas. Just one of those, just to simply put it in one word, he's just a playmaker. He just makes plays, whether it's inside, outside. He can stretch the field. He can take a short pass and for an explosive play. So he is just one of those guys who you get the ball in his hands and special things are going to happen. He's a little bit of JMO. He's a little bit of Devontae Smith. He just has all those tools that you're looking for in a wide receiver: incredible hands, quickness, speed. He just makes plays and he brings all that you want from a receiver to the table. And he's just coming off his official visit just about 10 days ago to Alabama, and now he's set his commitment date for July 5th. And Alabama is in a really strong position for this guy. And I know a JUCO receiver is not something that Alabama takes a lot of, especially when there's so many guys that'll be back even next year when he is eligible to play for Alabama. I still think you cannot pass up on this type of talent. Malik Benson is a special player. I think a lot of fans are unsure because he's a JUCO guy. We know how that goes from time to time, but Malik Benson is a special player and will make a lot of plays for Alabama if he does, in fact, end up signing and committing to the Crimson Tide. So I'm excited about both Malik Benson and Peter Woods. I feel confident in both those guys. So I don't think Alabama fans should be worried. Arch Manning just committed to Texas. So what? Alabama has Eli Holston. I'm fully confident in Eli Holston. I'll be honest with you. You watch the tape side by side, take away the Manning name, you're really splitting hairs when you're looking at Eli Holstein and Arch Manning. So Alabama fans shouldn't worry about that. They're in great hands with Eli. They also, you got to think, we have Ty Simpson, Jalen Milrow. So the talent is there in the quarterback room. No need to fret there. But I want to talk about Peter Woods and Malik Benson because their commitment dates are quickly approaching. And I think Tide fans should be ready for a couple commitments there in the month of July. I think it's going to be a busy month of commitments with all the official visits that are happening in the month of June. I think you're going to see a lot of commitments happen next month. So there's a lot to look forward to and a lot to be excited about. And Alabama's in a great shape for a lot of these high-profile recruits. So no need to worry. a lot to look forward to, and I'm excited about recruiting. Football season is just so close. We're just about 70 days away from kickoff, so a lot to be excited about. The summer is rolling through, and Tide Talk Live is going to be here the rest of the way through. But that's going to wrap this episode. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and jump in the comment section and answer today's question: will Peter Woods pick Alabama or Clemson when he makes his announcement on July 8th? All right, thanks so much for tuning in. Until next time, roll Tide.